And this is to do with our taxation architecture, and we'll move away from B to B, if you permit me, to B to C. For many years, and Mukesh, I must have done like maybe 50 interviews with him on the direct taxes code. And when I say the direct taxes code is not because corporate India got a big tax break recently. I'm talking about the sheer difficulty that an average taxpayer may.
So I think, from a consumer standpoint, I think it's been very, very progressive. I think when you look at things like, for instance, the equalization levy or the place of effective management, right? I mean, most of those start because people want to tax the digital world, right? But then, over a period of time, what happens is that you get into the physical world. And I think that's the challenge which happens. I mean, obviously, we are all doing a lot of digital trades today, right? And, you want to tax them, right? So the intention is right. But then, it's slowly, as some of those things start happening, and I'm just giving this as an example, then you get into the physical world. And that is where you start challenging the reason that they came up in the first place, whether it is, as I said, the equalization levy or the POEM and so on and so forth. I think that's something which continues to be a bit of a bother. I mean, we are obviously talking about further changes, I mean, when you make a regulation, you actually define its boundaries. I think that's something which will help.
Mukesh, I don't know if you want to comment about the direct... Yeah, Gautam,
Can
go
I
ahead.
just come in here? Sorry. I think as far as corporate taxes go, totally with you. But look at what's happening to individual taxes. I think we had a very good equilibrium in Chidambaram's 1997 budget, which subsequent finance ministers kept reducing. Basically a 3-slab structure.
And that still prevails.
No, it doesn't. Now we have an 11-slab structure.
You mean
so I think we have complexified individual taxation law. We need to revert to 1997 in terms of structure and perhaps lower rates in terms of looking ahead. Just a small point.
So on individual taxation, if you really as an economist look at the principle of what we call it horizontal equity, high rates are very prevalent in major parts of the world. Corporate taxes have been brought down, but it's still complex. So I agree with Gautam on the multiplicity of the structure. To your earlier point, do we need a tax code? Certainly, yes. I think we should get rid of the archaic 1961 law. It's most complex. Though many of the recommendations that came from the successive committees, including the 2009 working group, 2017 when we thought that the new taxes code is going to be ready, have been carried out in some shape and in some form. But I certainly feel that it's time for us to have a modern law. We cannot live with the 1961 law.
Will we get one by 2047 at least, India at 100?
I am confident we'll get one in the next 5 years.